Alright, so today we will go through how to differentiate basic differentiation. Now, what does sum rule means? Sum rule means you can actually differentiate terms individually. Okay, so not something new, because since last year we know that if I have something plus minus something, I can just differentiate term by term. So this is called sum rule. Now the first one, if I differentiate, what do I get? It's actually power rule. So my power will come down. So this is a 3x square plus 2 times 2x power 1 plus 4, and the last one is a 0. So it's a recap, because if I differentiate numbers, I will not have anything. If I differentiate any x power, then my power will come down, and then my power will reduce by 1. Now let me just add something. Let's say I have plus 3x power minus 1. Now let's recap about the minus 1 as well. If I have a minus 1 like this, my power will come down. It will come down. And this will be plus 3. The minus 1 power will come down, and my power will minus 1 as well. So it will become minus 2. Now, recap on positive index. This minus 2 is actually negative 3 over x squared. So far so good? Okay, continue to take down. So next thing we will go to is product rule. No. Before product is power. Now, let's say y equals to 4x power 3. Okay. I actually combine two rules into one, because I know that dy dx. First, the 4, does it participate in the differentiation? No. Actually, it's called a scalar rule. Scalar rule means number will not be affected. So I literally copy down. That's actually a rule, but I never state that out. So we always say, oh, power not involved. So I copy down the power. What about the next thing? What about the 3? My power will bring down, right? So power will bring down x, and then power will minus 1. So this is simply 12x squared. Now, remember that we always recap in words. So first thing we do is what? We multiply by power. Multiply by power. Then what happens to the power?
Minus 1.
Power minus 1. Okay? And that's for power rule. Now, the second, am I going too fast? Still okay, too slow. Alright, the next one is what we call the should we do chain rule first? No, I do chain rule first. I do chain rule because I want to highlight the difference between product rule and chain rule. Now, product rule and chain rule both have power, but what is the main difference?
Chain
rule got power. Chain rule got power, so I will have okay, I will have something like that. So chain rule is similar to power rule, but it also has bracket. Actually, the correct term is it's a function of x. Actually, both chain rule and power rule is the same thing. Let's try. Now, this one, then we say that, oh, because we follow what is on top. First, I multiply by the what? Power. So dy dx, and then I copy the inside, and then my power minus 1, same as here. But what's the additional step? I differentiate inside. So this one will be just a 4. And because of that, my answer will be 12, 4x plus 5 squared. So I can draw a line here, and then we try to recap on the words. Same thing, I will copy down, multiply by power minus 1. And what do? I multiply by differentiate inside the bracket. Remember? My question to you is this. Can I apply chain rule in product rule? Again, can I apply chain rule in product rule? Answer is yes. Let's see. Now, this is 4, I copy down. The 3, I drop down. So multiply by power. Power minus 1. So I have 3x and then 3 minus 1. What if I differentiate x? What do I get? Again, what if I differentiate? You see, if I put this in as a bracket, do you think this one looks like a chain rule? I repeat. If I put a bracket on the x, does this look like a chain rule? Actually, yes, right? Bracket and then x squared, x cubed. So what happened is, after I copy down my power minus 1, what is the additional step? What must I do to the inside the bracket? I must differentiate. What happens when I differentiate x? I get 1. Do you see that it is the same thing when I do power rule and chain rule? Just that, because every time I differentiate a power rule, the inside the bracket is because it's just x and it's forever a 1. Therefore, there's no need for you to write a 1. Therefore, I split into 2 different things. But are they exactly the same? Actually, they are the same. Power rule and chain rule is the same thing.
Oh yes.
Last year, during N level, I didn't tell you. I tell you it's 2 different things. But now I tell you, actually, power rule and chain rule is the same thing. Am I confusing you?
Yes.
No. Yeah, can. Now, then after that, so because after that, after chain rule will be product rule. So I will go slightly higher. 4th one, product rule. Now let me write down the actual thing that you will see on okay, let me write down the actual thing you will see on guidebooks and textbook and so on. Now, guidebook and textbook will tell you that because this is a product of 2 different x functions, and sometimes you will see y equals to uv, right? Then after that you will see dy dx equals to u dv dx plus v du dx. But I don't really like this uv and thingy, so I say let's try and translate that to words. So we say that differentiate is equal to copy the first one, differentiate the second one. Now how do I write? I'm lazy, so I don't want to write differentiate the second one. So how do I indicate second one with a differentiate? I use the apostrophe. So this apostrophe says I need to differentiate. So this one means copy first, differentiate second. Then after that, okay, let me try. I will then write down copy second and then differentiate first. If you want to convert it into an English lesson, then you want to write down words. Copy first, differentiate second, plus differentiate second, copy first. Okay, next. Now, then how do I do this? I can do all at one shot. I can also break down into steps. Should I do the breakdown into steps? I should, So let me write down. Let u be 4x plus 5 square. Let v be 3x squared plus 7, 4. Now, what do you think we're going to do next? I want to differentiate the first one, then I want to differentiate the second one. So the first one I differentiate, there will be a chain rule. The second one I differentiate with a chain rule. Can you try now? Okay, so this is still about chain rule. So chain rule, I copy the first one. Copy the first one. So the first one is actually the red thing here. So I copy 4x plus 5 squared. Then I differentiate the second one. So I'll have 24x, 3x squared plus 7. There's a cube. I convert it into a square bracket so it's clearer. Then I plus. Copy the second one. Your job is to check whether mine is correct. Then differentiate the first one. Okay. Now, over here, I want you to draw a line. I want you to draw a line. And let's learn something called factorization. Okay. I will go a bit advanced because this is something we did last year. So let me try. Okay, this is not done yet. Let me try the first one. Okay, I zoom into here because factorization. So let's start. What if I have 3a squared plus 6a plus 3a. So I know I can take out, stupid. Let's make it into a cube. Stupid because then these two can just combine and become 9a, right? I take out 3a. What is the answer?
A plus 2a squared plus 1.
Alright, the 1 is the one I want to take note. So usually when I factorize as a 1, as you always, max is always easy. Can you help me write down the second one? What if I have a b plus a minus 1 c? Okay, minus 1. Then the trick here is I want to take out the smaller power. So in this case it's a minus 1. A minus 1. So I take out a minus 1. Then what is left inside the bracket? ab plus c. Something is wrong. What is wrong?
The A.
The A should be
A1 minus 1.
Is it minus 1, 1 or 2? 2. What is it 2?
2 minus 1 minus 1.
Oh, because 2 minus 1 is 1. Okay? Now, I try again. If I have a minus 2 d plus a minus 1 e. What? A minus 2 d plus a minus 1 e. What do I take out? A minus 2. So again, I take out the smaller one, a negative 2, and inside will be left with a d plus a e. Right or wrong?
The second A.
Is the first one even correct? Question? Why? I already got the a minus 2. So inside still got a?
No.
So the first one there's no a. What about the second one?
A
Is it 1, 2, or 3?
1.
1. 1 minus 2 is minus 1. Correct? Understand? Don't need to put the 1. Understand? If I put 2, 2 minus 2, 0. Wrong. Huh? Is it okay? Okay, now next one. Next one. D. If I have A half F plus A G, I have half and power 1. Which one do I take out? Half. I take out half. So I take out A power half. And what is left inside? F plus AG. You notice I always write the AG and then I start to ask myself, what is the power? 3 over 2. 3 over 2 plus half give you 2. Wrong. 3 over 2 plus half give you half. Is half here. Now let's check. If it's a half here, half plus half will give you 1. Okay, correct. So this is correct. Now one more. Okay, one more. Ryan, go and sleep. Okay, now I have A minus half and A half. Now which one do I take out? Minus half. So I take out A minus half. Then what do I put down? H plus AG. How many A are there? 1. I try. 1 minus half gives you half. Yay. Follow? Now, after you master this, then you can learn to factorize the final answer. Now, can you look at the final answer of the product rule, the one at the bottom? Draw 2 trays. Draw 2 trays. So I scroll up. So over here, I want you to draw number 1 plus number 2. Now let's start. First one, 4x plus 5. They are square. The second tray got 1. How many do we take out? 1. So you write down 4x plus 5 power 1. No need to write 1. Next one, 24x. Here is 8. What do I take out? 8. So I take out 8. Next one, 3x squared plus 7 cube. 3x squared plus 7, 4.
3x squared plus 7 cube.
Cube, right? Yeah, take out cube. So I take out cube.
Yay.
Okay, now I'm ready. Now let's see what is inside. The first one, 24x. I take out 8 left.
6.
Ryan?
6. No. 3.
Stand up. When pretty better than sit down. Now, second one. 4x plus 5 squared. I take out 1. Left how many?
4x plus 5.
Again, 4x plus 5, the first tray got 2. I take out 1. Left 1. Left 1. So I bracket 4x plus 5. Everything seems good. The first one, 3x squared plus 7, I got cube. I take out cube. No more. This is a plus. I follow the plus. Second one, second tray. 3x squared plus 7, 4. I took out 3. Left?
1.
Left 1.
3x squared plus 7.
Then after that, 8 I took out. This one, power 1 I took out, so no more. Then what I need to do is I need to simplify this, and that's the answer. So there's one more step. Simplify means I want to expand inside and then plus together. Okay? After this, we go to product.